Socks. Pam, 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 Happy New Year. We start January with the first video, and it's about the beloved Socks. A little drawing of my life of Socks, but drawn in this way in the same style as Bluey, and we will talk about theories and so on. Socks is one of my favorite characters, and I really wanted to dedicate a video like this to she. And from today until the end of the week, there will be daily video, so see you tomorrow with a new video. But basically that. Today we will talk about Socks and their life, plus obviously his family, so leave your like and subscribe. Also join my WhatsApp group and the Discord of the Bluey community. Finally, subscribe to my secondary channel, links in the description. Having said that, we can start. Between 2016 and 2017, a woman named Trixie Healer and a man named Stripe Healer decided to have a second child, give a brother or sister to Muffin. So their second daughter was born. They named her Socks Healer, blue in color like his father. Socks was a different dog than everyone else. She acted in a very different, and the shape of his body was also very different. There were many theories around this, as the behavior of Socks was like a real-life dog, and in Bluey there is no dog that acts like that. Mostly act like us, in the first year of Socks. She walked on 4 legs, did not crawl. Walked on 4 legs. In fact, Socks really had 4 legs, since each of them had 3 fingers, and so 3 fingers is what Bluey's characters normally have. On each foot, as I said. Socks being 1-year-old hid many secrets. Socks with a year, she did the of Bluey series make less sense with different things. Has an order of things. How they walk, how they talk, how they express themselves, the body shape, and Socks break every one of those rules. It's a completely different way of walking on 4 legs. Socks also bark, although that is a little more normal. She plays biting things using her mouth was not very normal. Biting and licking, like the time he bit Bluey at Christmas time, and something that is very impressive. The 1-year-old Socks had a neck, so obviously all the characters in Bluey have necks. If not, how would they move their head? But what I mean is that it is not very noticeable, as the necks of the Bluey characters are the same size as his head and torso, and with Socks it's obviously different. She clearly has a neck. Something that also comes to look strange. We can see how his head protrudes from his body. There were many theories, and many said that maybe Socks had some disease that made Socks look like this. And that is why it was not very common to see Socks with them. Because if we remember, there are many episodes where Muffin appears. But it's not the same with Socks. Episodes such as Library where Stripe and Muffin go, but neither Trixie nor Socks are there. Or in the opposite case of the episode Cone of Shame, where this time Trixie and Muffin do appear. But Socks still do not appear. Or there is also the episode where absolutely all of them appear, except the Deer of Socks. It was the Log Festival episode. Stripe and Muffin appear, but Socks do not. Where is it? We don't know. And as I said here, the theory comes Socks have, or had any illness or condition, and they took her to therapy, as Socks really did behave a lot like a dog, and bit unintentionally, but we know that Socks, the education he received was more or less good, I would say. Since on the one hand, we have Trixie, that I consider to be a very good mother. She is very aware of everything, although she has a problem with nachos. Apparently loves nachos, but something normal in that I don't blame her for it. And on the other side, we have a Stripe. Loves to drink and party. Thanks to this, we know why Muffin is so hyperactive. But the important thing is that Stripe is trying to be a good father. But despite his family atmosphere, Socks on their 2nd birthday, we could notice several changes in it, both physical and mental. In physique changed 100%. From being in the shape of a dog to being in everyone's shape, and grew 1 more finger on each hand, and its fur changed. Believe it or not, has changed a little earlier. Socks had these stripes on each foot, stripes referring to Socks. But when she turned 2 years old, the stripes were removed. No one knows why, but maybe it was a design error and they forgot to put them in. The lock of fur was also moved to another location, from left to right, and as I said, also changed mentally. From behaving somewhat badly to behaving completely well, nothing to do with his sister Muffin. We could basically say that Muffin looks like Stripe. And Socks looks like Trixie. Socks went from being the 2nd worst behaved behind Muffin to be the best behaved of the 4. I know I seem to hate Muffin, but it's really very funny. Socks is smaller than Muffin, but Socks has more strength. We checked it out in the Christmas bath chapter. When they fight over sausage, Socks is also someone who is calm. We see this in the episode of Facey Talk, when Muffin is making a complete mess and Socks, completely quiet, drawing without any worries, and on the other hand, Muffin throwing his father's cell phone away. Poor Muffin punished. And also, as I said, Socks is very kind in the episode of The Sign. When she asks Chili for a milkshake, she says please. Plus, Socks is very intelligent, or at least more than Muffin, as he was able to follow Trixie's instructions very quickly. When it comes to delivering the wedding rings, Muffin advanced without any sense. And so this was the little drawing my life of Socks. It was a short video, because we don't know much else about her. We only know what happens in his 2 years. Hopefully we will see something of his future in some episode of the 4th season. I think it would be a very good idea. Today's video question: who do you like more? socks or muffin, you can comment on it. And if you got to this part of the video, comment bingo sphere to know who got this far. I imagine to bingo in the shape of a sphere. Hey guys, don't forget to join the channel memberships. You'll get exclusive Bluey emojis, early access to new videos, and even a shout out at the end of my videos. You can also send super chats to support the channel. I've got hundreds of videos waiting to be uploaded, and your support helps me bring them to English way faster. Huge thanks to all of you. And hey, make sure to join our Bluey community Discord. Links in the description. We need more awesome English-speaking Bluey fans out there. Love you all, thanks so much. Let's move on with thanks to the members and boosters of the channel. Thanks to Bluey community. Thanks to Sab. Thanks to Christina. Thanks to Radley. Thanks to Kimetsu. Thanks to Role. Thanks to Alessandra. Thanks to the Boyos. Thanks to Bluey. Thanks to Abraham. And also thank you very much to Wawa. It is very much appreciated that they are members and boosters of the channel. Let's move on to today's fan arts. The first is Maria. Alejandra made me for my birthday. She made my Bluey Sona in her own style, and it looked beautiful on her. Her made it very nice and very nice ears. But thank you very much, Maria. The next one is from Tunner, and also for my birthday. Her made my Bluey Sona with a cake and a birthday hat. Really very nice, I find it tender. Thank you very much, Tunner. Today's last drawing is of I Am Nara for my birthday and for the 200,000, and it is very cute. I find it beautiful, made my Bluey Sona as if to give a very nice hug. Thank you very much, I Am Nara. And I also thank all those who draw me pictures. I appreciate it very much. Having said this, I think it's time to finish with today's video. Hope you loved it. See you in the following video. Now, yes, bye-bye, you can go watch the videos that are appearing on the screen.